Take your bread, put it in the community. I'm talking hot, what you gon' do to me? I'm speaking facts. I just want all the people to come back together in unity. Talk top 5, can't be excluded me. KTL, Prince Suave, 2 and 3, knock on my hip. Know that 4-5 thing ain't new to me. Look, like, let's keep it a stack. Who praising God and they rap? Like a pin got put on the map. Christ not white, we know that he black. Watch how we cook up the heat on him fast. Sleep on the chef, then put it through.
Brothers, do y'all know that? My little brother, come over here, come over here, come on over here, bro. What's your name, bro? What's your name, bro? Dap me up. What is it?
Caden.
Caden? Caden? What's your name, bro? Come on over here. Daniel, all praises, man. That's a powerful name, bro. I got a question to ask you, all right? Y'all believe in God?
Yeah.
Right? What's your nationality?
Oh.
Like your ethnic background?
Colombian.
Colombian?
Yeah.
Okay, all praises. Like your father's Colombian?
Yeah.
So you see yourself on this sign? Look on that sign. What tribe will you be from on that sign? Look for the Colombians.
The bottom.
The Asherite? So you are Asherite, right? What about you? Puerto Rican, right? So you would be from where? For the tribe of Ephraim, right? Did y'all ever know that? Those are 2 powerful tribes, brother. Right? Was y'all ever taught that in the church? No, never, right? But y'all gonna be taught today. That's right. Right? So I wanna ask you a question, right? Do you know about like Moses being in the wilderness? You know, right? Moses being in the wilderness, right? Coming to get, what people did Moses come and get out of Egypt? The who? No, actually the Egyptians were the people who enslaved them. What were the people that were enslaved? You have no clue? It was these people right here. Your people.
That's right.
The Israelites.
That's right.
You see that? And we're going to prove it to you today, all right? Because it's good. Every day you need to what? Learn. That's right. So that's why we out here, brother. That's why we out here, right? Give me Deuteronomy 1:1. You got it? Come on. Watch this. Listen up.
This Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
These be the words Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
Unto all Israel.
So we're in the book of Deuteronomy. This is called the second law. So this is saying these be the words that Moses spake unto all Israel, because who gave Moses the word? Who gave him the word? God, right? All right then, right? So God is telling this word onto the Israelites, onto you, and what's your name, man? Maddie, onto you too, Mary. All right, right? Come on. So I want to show you something. So we said, right? You said that the Israelites were in captivity, right? Under who? The Egyptians, right? You just had it backwards. But the Israelites were in captivity under the Egyptians. Fair enough? You agree? So let's see something, right? Give me the curses, but I'm going to actually start right from the blessings. Let's start from the blessings. You got the blessings? Come on. Come on.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass.
Now it says it shall come to pass. Do you know what it means when it says it shall come to pass? Mary? Means what? It's going to happen. So this is what Moses is telling the children of Israel, right? Because this is what the message that God gave on to who? To Moses, to tell the children of Israel, us, our people, right here. Read.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Above all nations of the earth. So this was a commandment, but we had to obey it, right? Now, do you think that us as so-called, what was it again? Asher and Ephraim, right? Is that your grandson? No, are you together?
No.
Oh, you're not together. Okay, Mary, let me ask you a question, but hold on, brothers, don't go nowhere, right? What's your nationality? Dominican? So, all praises. So, your father was so-called Dominican, indigenous? All right, so, Mary, you see yourself in that sign right there? Do you see yourself on the sign right here? Read the sign, Mary. Look for the Dominicans. What do you mean?
Simeon.
No, not Olive. Look, look for the name, Mary. Look for the name. Dominican. Right. Simeon, right? See, that's in the Bible. Did you know that? That's in the Bible. So you'd be from the tribe of Simeon, right? So you'll be an Israelite.
Right.
You'll be a sister of Sarah. Right? All right, so we're gonna continue, right? So what does it say, read?
Continue. Above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So I got a question for all three of y'all, right? What is a blessing? Give me your definition of blessing. Because God,
Blessing is the health that we have,
your health that you have. Okay, what else, Mary?
our children that are very
It's a blessing to have children, absolutely, because the scriptures tell us, right? Be fruitful and multiply, right? So that is a blessing. What do you say?
I say like family, like
To have a family, yeah, that's a blessing. What do you say? Waking up every day. God, big con on that. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. Right? I'm gonna tell you something. To this thing is a flip side, right? Because in everything in life, you have a flip side. So now we're gonna look at the flip side right now, and we're gonna see at this flip side, who does this pertain to? Okay, right? Because remember, we're talking about the children of Israel. So come on.
Verse 15. But if it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken start all over. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass.
Meaning this is also going to happen. Listen, Mary.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we don't now listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, because remember, if we listen to him, what was going to happen? We were going to get what? We were going to get blessings, right? But now we're saying, this is a flip side, if we don't listen to him, what's going to happen?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
This day, go ahead.
That all these curses.
All these curses. Let's stop right there. I have a question. What is a curse? Is it a good thing? Or it's a bad thing, right? Very bad, right? Okay, come on.
Shall come upon thee.
These curses are going to come upon us if we don't listen to the Lord. Read.
And overtake thee.
It's going to overtake us. Right? This is all we're going to get. It's curses going to overtake us. Read.
Curse shall be in the city, and curse shall be in the field.
So I have a question. It says curse shall not be in the city. Where you live, Brooklyn?
no, I live in the Bronx.
Where you live at?
Bronx.
You live in the Bronx. Boogie down Bronx. So praise. Where you live? You live in the Bronx. Mary, where you live? You live in Brooklyn. Big up to Brooklyn. You know, I like the Bronx though, but I'm from Brooklyn, so I gotta big up Brooklyn. Feel me? So what goes on? What goes on in the Bronx? In your neighborhood?
I mean, a lot of killing.
A lot of killing, right? What about y'all in the same area? You in a different part of the Bronx? But what goes on? Killings, right? Drugs, all that, right? Be right? What about you, Mary, in Brooklyn? What part of Brooklyn you in? Where at? A lot of people stealing, right? So all these look like what? Would be cursing, right? Right? So when Moses said in Deuteronomy 1:1, he was talking to who? The Israelites, right? So if this curse that we just read is pertaining to us, who are we? That's right. Say what?
Israelites.
Say it again.
Israelites.
Say.
That's right.
Israelites.
All praises, man. Right? So now, give me another curse. Give me what you got. That's good. I'm glad you and brothers sticking around too, man. That's a good thing. It was good to learn something every day, King. Come on.
Verse 32.
Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Are y'all familiar with slavery?
Yeah.
Like what happened? What happened in slavery? Like let's say during the slavery, let's say like you're a father and you had a son or a daughter. What would they do?
Work for other people.
You're gonna work for other people, but what would they do to your son and your daughter? Would they take them?
Yeah, they'll train them to others.
Right, send them to another plantation, right? That's in the Bible.
Right.
You see that? That's in the Bible. Let's read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters
Go ahead.
shall be given unto another people.
And let me go ahead. I'm sorry.
And thy eyes shall look and fill with longing from them
Go down.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and filled with longing from them all day long.
You know what that means? Meaning that when that happens, there's going to be no might or no power in your hand to stop that. Right? What slave movie did you see? Yeah, like, name me one. Was it like 12 Years a Slave, Roots, Mandingo?
I mean, I only watched the Harriet Tubman.
You watched the Harriet Tubman because it went on the Harriet Tubman time.
It was like 2020.
It was like, okay, what about you? Because you're familiar with slavery also? Right? You need to watch that because that tells about, you know, part of our history. It's not all our history, you know, but we need to learn about that. All right, so get with your brother here and go sit down and watch one of those movies, man, because it's all biblical. It's telling us what they did to us. Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy. Go ahead. Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord sent these people against us. You know why? What happened? What did we read in Deuteronomy 28 verse 15? Read that again.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass,
right,
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
read,
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses
Go ahead.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, what happened? Why did that happen? Because of the curses. All praises. You in the spirit, King. You in the spirit. Now we're gonna read some more curses here, right? Watch this.
That the Lord shall send
Stop from the
against
top.
thee.
Stop from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Now because of this curse, we're going to serve our enemies. I want you to put your listening ears on this one. Because right now, guess what we're about to find out? Who our enemies are. Alright, come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Because why is the Lord sending them against us? Because we did what? Right, we didn't obey the commandments, correct? Go ahead.
In hunger.
In what?
In hunger.
I have a question. What did you eat today? Yeah, Taco Bell?
Yeah.
What did you eat? Yeah, Taco Bell, right? You went in there, you enjoyed your Taco Bells, whatever. But let me ask you a question. Who owns a Taco Bell?
That's right.
Come on, give me that.
White people.
He said that for quickness. All praises to the Most High. So we have to get our food from white people, right? Read.
In thirst.
In thirst. Whatever you have for Taco Bell, you have something to drink. Right? What did you have to drink? A Coke? What, slushy?
It was like a brisk.
A brisk?
Yeah.
Right? You have to get that from where? Who? The white people. Go ahead.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. So you know what that means? What do you think that means? Take a guess. Take a stab at it. And in nakedness. I'll give you a hint. It's not like you're going to walk around naked with no clothes on. It ain't that, all right? All right, so in order to cover up nakedness physically, what do you have to put on? Clothes, right? That jacket that you got, right? Where'd you get it from? Burlington, right? Who owned Burlington? Say it again?
White people.
Who owned Burlington? Where did you get your jacket from? Where? Car? Who owns it? There you go. What about your sneakers?
I don't know what Adidas.
Right, Adidas, right? Who owns Adidas? White people, right? So we have to get, so far, we have to get our food, our water, our clothes from who? Come on.
And in want of all things.
Now, you brothers are young, but as you get older, you're going to want what? A driver's license? Who do you think you have to go to get that from? Right? You're probably going to get married. You're going to want a marriage certificate. Where are you going to go to? Right? Right? You understand? So you got it. You're on point. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Those white people are going to put a yoke of iron on our neck. Now, you know that happened to us where? You watch the slavery movies, right?
Yeah.
And on the plantations, right? You have your phone with you? I want you to Google yokes of iron. You have your phone? What about you? You have your phone? Google yokes of iron. Let's see what comes up, right? Just to let you know that I'm not making this up. and that this Bible is true.
That's right.
This is our history, right? This is our heritage, right? And go to images, yokes of iron. We can't make this up. But what the Bible do, it makes it make sense. What you got? Let me see. Right? Now, go, look, man, they got some, I don't even know what to pick, bro. We gonna get Kuta Kente, right? Right? Look, what's on his neck?
Like a college.
What is a what? What is it made of? Yo, made of what? Out of iron. Put that on the camera, bro. Put that on the camera. You see that? Right, so now, again, we're gonna prove who's doing this. Go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. And what that means, right? Let's say, for instance, are you familiar with dogs, animals? All right, like I kind of raise dogs, right? I raise pigs, right? Right. So if you raise a dog the right way, after a while, you don't even need a collar, right? He'll just obey your all commandments without having that collar on his neck. And that's what happened to us. They took the yokes of iron off our necks physically, and guess where it's at now? In our minds. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to ask you a question. I still want some more on that. What does Christ look like?
Well, I'll say like brown skin because he's from Palestine.
Like what? You say brown skin because he's from Palestine? Okay, what you say? You say the same thing? All right, I'm going to deal with that. I want to finish this out. Come on. That's it on that? All right, give me, before we go there, this gets 68. Because they know, at least they know who the enemy is, but we're going to prove more who the enemy is, and then we're going to deal with Christ, okay? All fairness, all praise to the Most High. Come on.
Verse 68. Go ahead. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, the word Egypt is synonymous with bondage. Give me that. The word Egypt is synonymous with bondage because when we first had the dialogue, we all said that the Israelites were in captivity to I need that. Come on.
It's Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Read.
I am the Lord which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What did that say? I want to make sure y'all listening. The Lord is going to do what? He did what?
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
He brought the Israelites out of the land of Egypt, which is?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means what?
Like a place.
Egypt means what? Think about it. I'm going to read it one more time. Listen in ears, guys. Y'all don't point, though. Listen in ears, though. Come on.
To the top again. 20 and 2. Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God,
which
have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Who is this he's talking about? The Israelites, correct? Go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So we know that Egypt is synonymous with what? Bondage, right? So come on.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Go ahead.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
During slavery, how did the slaves get over here? With what? This is what the Bible is saying. Did you ever hear that? Did you ever learn that in church? Come on. You shall know the truth, and the truth's going to set you free.
Right.
Make you free. Come on.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there,
what?
And there,
and what?
and there,
Huh?
ye shall be sold.
Be what?
Be sold.
Be what?
Be sold.
To what?
Unto your enemies.
So when we got up those slave ships, right? In Jamestown, Virginia, I believe in 1616, first thing they do when we got up the ships, they did what to us? They sold us, brother.
Right.
So what nation of people was that? Well, what nation of people sold us? Who? He got it. It was because you watched the slave movies. It was white people. And a lot of our people they don't want to believe that. But this is what the Bible says. The Bible's not wrong. You understand? Right? Now we're going to get, right, and we're going to show you that we are in modern day Egypt right now. You got a dollar bill on you? You? What is Egypt known for? Pyramids, right? Look at the dollar bill. What you see? What do you see? Pyramids. That's right. Because this place is spiritually called Egypt, brother.
That's right.
We are still today in our captivity.
Right.
Even Christ was in captivity. During the time when the Romans were ruling, he had to pay taxes. Did you know that? Give me that. You know that? I don't want the group. I want the one. I believe I got it, bro. Matthew 17? Yeah, give me that. Matthew 7. I'm going to show you something, right? I'm going to show you something that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who I'm about to show you what he looks like, was in captivity, brother. Right? And he paid taxes. Right? Anytime you pay taxes, guess what? You in captivity. Like a lot of our people will say, oh, I got my own job, I got my own business. Yeah, but guess what? You paying taxes. That means that you're in captivity. Come on. Yeah, count 24.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 17, and verse 24.
Bring it out.
And when they were come to Capernaum,
Right?
they that received tribute money came to Peter and said,
So the tax collectors, they came to Peter. And this is what they said to Peter. Come on.
doth not your master pay tribute?
So they said, does not your master pay tribute? They were talking about Christ. They said, don't he pay taxes? It was a question. Read.
He said, yes. And when he was come into the house, Jesus prevented him, saying,
Right?
What thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute? Of their own children or of strangers?
So he's saying, Christ is saying to them, look, Simon, who do you think pay taxes? Do you think it's the people that's running the show that pay taxes? Or it's the strangers that's in the land that pay taxes?
Peter said unto him, of strangers. Jesus said unto him, then are the children free.
Then are the children free. When we're not paying taxes, then we're free. As long as we paying these taxes, you get a paycheck, you see them taking out all these monies out of your check, you're a slave. You understand? Right? Come on. Now we're going to deal with Christ. This is very, very important. Right? And I'm going to need you on this, okay? I need your phone. All right? Come on. From the top.
It's Revelations chapter 1 and verse 1.
What? Do you know what the word revelation means? It means to reveal. It means to show. Right? Come on.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Who is it?
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So who is this revealing? Jesus Christ, right? Go ahead.
Verse 14.
Read.
And his head, Shlaki, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it's saying that Christ, the head on his hair was woolly in texture, and in color it was white. Right? You play baseball? How about you? Do you know anything about baseball? Well, listen, how many strikes are you out in baseball? 3, right? So let's play a little baseball with Christ, right? Show us. Who got the sign? So read it again. Come down a little bit. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So which one of these images have white woolly hair? This one, right? So that's what? Strike. That's strike what? Strike 1, right? Strike 1. Go ahead.
As white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes,
His what?
his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Do you know why his eyes were a flame of fire? Well, actually, I'm going to get into that right now. Which one of these guys have eyes like a flame of fire? Is it this guy here? This? Right. How many strikes? It's true. Come on.
And his feet unto like fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So now I have a question. Right? Brass. What color is it? It's what? Say it again. Right, it's in that family, right? You know, it's really like brown, brownish or whatever, right? But we're going to get into the black. But this is how his feet look. And listen, how is it that John the Revelator know how Christ's feet look? Because what type of shoes or shoe wear was they wearing back then? Say it again. Sandals, brother. So with sandals, you can see the top of somebody's shoes. Right or left? Right or left? Right. You see that? Come on.
And his voice as the sound.
No, go back. Go back, not from the top, from his feet, from the feet.
And his feet, unto like fine brass.
Go ahead.
As if they burn in a furnace.
That's key. As if they burnt in a furnace, because anything you burn is going to turn what color? It's going to do what?
Turn black.
It's going to do what?
Turn black.
What it's going to do?
Turn black.
It's going to turn black.
That's right.
So, What? What?
Strike 3.
What?
Strike 3.
This nigga's out!
Right.
He's out!
That's right.
This is a lie! And they've been feeding us this for over 400 years. This is what you call white supremacy, brother. This is white supremacy at its finest. Because according to the Bible, this is Christ. You understand? So now you got to say to yourself, what else have they lied about to us?
That's right. Wake them up.
You understand? This is all they do is lie. Give me that. He come out from the womb speaking lies. Psalms 58, I believe, is verse 3. In your neighborhood, a lot of fighting, right?
Not everybody, but like if you go down.
But if you go down, right, a lot of gunplay. Correct? Right? That's in the Bible. I need that 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 26. All right, in the CEV. In the CEV, all right? We about to see what goes on in your neighborhood in this Bible, man. All right? This is pivotal, man. This is very pivotal. You got, come on.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3.
Read it out.
The wicked,
The what?
The wicked.
What is the white man?
The wicked.
Are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
Doing what?
Speaking lies.
Doing what?
Speaking lies.
What is that sign they showing us?
Speaking lies.
It's a lie. Because we didn't do that. Our people didn't do that.
Right.
White people did that.
That's right.
They gave us that image. They gave us that image. That's why we hate it. That's why we hate each other. Because we would more or less, right, go to him, this gentleman right here, right, give him props than our own brother. He's safer in our neighborhoods than me and you.
Right.
That's right.
They'll look at him and say, nah, I ain't gonna mess with him. Right? Because we see him. When we see him, we see him.
That's right.
We see him. That's a problem. That's a problem. But check this out. Come on, you got the CEV? 2 Samuel chapter 2, in the CEV. Oh no, 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 26. 26, like. Right? I'm gonna show you something. I'm going to show you in the Bible the problems that we have in our neighborhood. It is recorded in the Bible. All right? Listening ears on. All right?
In 2 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
You are always loyal to
CEV? 2 Samuel. No, 2 Samuel chapter 2 verse 26. 2 Samuel chapter 2 verse 26. Big up to War Dog and Claude on his verse.
That's right.
In 2 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 26.
ahead.
Abner shouted to Joab, aren't we ever going to stop killing each other?
Are we ever going to stop killing each other? Did y'all ever think about that? Are we ever going to stop killing each other in the hood? Huh? Come on.
Don't you know the longer we keep on doing this, the worse it's going to be when it's all over?
The longer we keep doing this, killing one another, the worse it's going to be. And that's what? That's us under the what? The curse. This brother's in the spirit, man. This brother's definitely in the spirit. He's in the spirit. Go ahead, it's more.
When are you going to order your men to stop chasing their own relatives?
Right. When are we going to stop killing our own people, bruh? When? It is going to come a time. It is going to come a time, though. But I just want to prove to you these curses that we're going through. I'll show you another curse that links up with this. No, give me that. No.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
You got ops? All praises. How about you? You got ops? But we know in our community, right? We'll look at each other a certain way, and next thing you know, somebody gets shot. For what? For no reason. But the reason is this guy. Because this is who they gave us, and this is who we look at as God. Imagine if we would look at this guy, we would look at our brother. Give me that, Leviticus 19:17. If we would look at our brother, right, and love our brother, would we be killing one another? No, we would not. But there's a problem. The problem is this guy. They gave us this image. So we look up to them as God, because again, where we get our water from? Huh? Right? Our clothes. You see how this is going back full circle? Oh, it goes all the way back to them, bro. It goes all the way back to them. We gotta wake up. We gotta come together. We gotta gather ourselves together. That's what we have to start doing. And it starts from you young brothers, man.
That's right.
Right? Because you're the next generation. But that's why we out here trying to wake y'all up so y'all don't make the mistakes that we made. You understand? Come on. What had you? Finish it up. Yeah.
And towards the wife, and towards the wife of his bosom.
Oh, that's it on that, because I was going into wives. They young, they ain't doing that right now. Come on. Come on. Yeah, all right, give me that. It's your, kind of a personal question, because it deals with the curses. Is your mom and your dad together? How about you? I'm going to show you that in the Bible. Watch this.
I'm going from the top again. It's Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Because I know you brothers are young, but there was once upon a time, we as a people, you can ask your parents, right? Like, we would look out for one another. Hey, listen, if you came to my house, you need to eat, you gonna eat. If I had nothing to eat, shit, you don't eat. You understand? But whatever we had, we would share it with one another. Even if you look at the slave movies, like all the people that were in the fields, they would help one another. You know, I mean, them house slaves were a little different. But for the most part, the slaves that were in the field, they would help one another, right? We're not doing that today. Come on.
And, watch this. And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, right? Which he shall leave.
Which he shall leave. This is why, no disrespect, your dad's not in the house. Because they left. They left. But it ain't really all their fault. Because again, too, the system is designed, right? When they did welfare, they said to our foremothers, you can have welfare, but guess what? The man has to be out of the house. You understand? And a lot of our sisters got so used to that, now they think that they are over the man. And they don't give a damn about a man anymore. But they're going to come a time where they're going to regret that. And the time of Jacob's trouble, and he's on the rise. That's a little bit more deeper. I ain't going to get into all that, but I'm just going to let you know. But I'm showing you, this is why a lot of our young brothers don't have a father in the house, because when you want your father to be here to teach you things, right? Because your mother can only teach you but so much to be a man. Right? Your mother can't tell you to go out in the woods and how to, urinate out in the woods, but she can't do that. She can't show you that. Because she has a certain position that she has to do in order for her to use the bathroom. And it would not be modest. You understand? That's why we need the father in the house. But that's a part of the curses that we're going through. Right? Come on.
It's Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17.
Come on out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
We shall not what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
You should never hate this brother.
That's right.
Never ever hate this brother, man. Because the scripture says it. That's a law, right? And I'm going to give y'all a couple of laws. I'm about to close it out. But I'm going to give y'all a couple of laws that we should be doing. Right. Or that you actually should be doing. But that's a law. Don't hate your brother in their heart. Because what white supremacy does is use technology to make us go against one another, to make you call him your ops. What's going on? That's not your ops, that's your brother.
That's right.
All right? So give me fringes. I'm going to show y'all a couple of curses. You give me the pork. Do you eat pork? How about you? You don't eat pork? That's good. How about, you know, shrimp, little lobster? You know, get the little lobster thing going on. You like lobster, right? How about you? You like lobster, right? So if I show you something in the Bible that you should not be doing according to the Most High God, will you stop doing it? Thou saidest. All right? Every word that thou say, you're going to be held accountable for, right? So I'm going to show you something. Who got what? You got the shrimp? Now I'm going to show you something, right? Come on.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9.
Yeah.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
So the Most High God is saying, these shall you eat that's in the water. These are the things you can eat that's in the water. Correct?
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
Do you know what fins and scales is? Right. Like you have like whitings, eat that, salmon, right? You have a red snapper, kingfish. You can eat those things. According to the dietary diet, that's good for us. God said we can eat those things, right? But there's a flip side. Remember we talked about that earlier when I first talked? There's a flip side to everything, right? All praise to the Most High.
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas.
These things that does not have fins and scales in the sea, come on.
And in the rivers of all that move in the waters.
Read.
And of all any living thing which is in the waters shall be an abomination unto you.
A what?
An abomination unto you.
Do you know what abomination is? Right? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a little example of what abomination. Say if he was a throw up, right? You came behind him and you ate his throw up. It's an abomination. You understand? It's nasty. It's disgusting. Us eating these things that does not have fins and scales, it's an abomination. You can't eat those things.
Right.
So now here's the question. Are y'all still going to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster? Put it on the mic.
No.
All right. All praises, man. That's in the spirit. So now I'm going to hit y'all with one more actual law. Right? Give me this.
It's Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38.
Yeah.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Because you guys, you know now that you're what? That's right. You know you're the children of Israel. What's your tribe? Asher, what's your tribe? All praise to the Most High. I love the Lord. I love the Lord. Come on.
Right. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto these brothers, Asher and Ephraim.
And bid them.
And what?
And bid them.
You know what bid means? You gotta do it. Yeah, you gotta do it. Do it. Do it. You gonna do it. Come on.
And bid them that they make them fringes.
Come on.
In the borders of their garments.
All right, we're about to do a fringe check. Shakari, let's get a fringe check. Because these are fringes. You see that?
Wow.
These are fringe checks, right? We even got these, which is called zeets. Right? This is what you gotta wear because it's a commandment of the Most High God.
Right.
Come on.
On the borders of their garments throughout their generations. And that they put upon the fringe of a border a ribbon of blue.
Because everybody that has fringes on, they have a border of blue right here. Because blue represents what? Royalty. Right. You understand? Are you not royalty? You are royalty, right? Second Peter 2 and 9. Come on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
For what?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
Go ahead.
That ye may look upon it.
Right? To do what?
And remember.
And what?
And remember.
No, to forget.
And remember.
And remember.
All the commandments.
No, some of the commandments.
All of the commandments of the Lord.
This is why you have to wear it. You got it. It's a commandment. Right? So I know y'all got flyers, right? Y'all got flyers? Who got flyers? Can I get some flyers?
That's what?
Flyers!
That's what?
Flyer! Flyer!
That's Bear's nephew.
Let's get a flyer, right? I mean, one more. One more. Oh, I didn't know that. That's all good though. All praises.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and 9. For you are the chosen race.
What are these two brothers?
For you are the chosen race.
Go ahead. The king's priest.
The what?
The king's priest.
Read.
The holy nation.
The what?
The holy nation.
Y'all brothers are a holy nation.
That's right.
Y'all separate. Y'all not like the rest of these people out here. We are separate. We above these other nations.
That's
Yeah?
right.
God's own people.
Who?
God's own people.
Yo, I need to drop the mic on that, bro. You can't get no better than that. This is the Lord letting us know we are God's own people. All right? There's more than that? That's it?
I got a precept.
So come on, read out.
Based on the same thing. It's Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2.
Read.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
What are we?
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Read.
And the Lord thy God has chosen thee.
He's what?
Has chosen thee.
What did he do to these two brothers? He's
Has
what?
chosen thee.
He's chosen y'all. Go ahead.
To be a peculiar people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Brothers are peculiar unto the Most High God. I mean, meditate on that. I mean, think about that. You're peculiar, right? Come on.
Above.
Or what?
Above.
Or beneath.
Above.
Go ahead.
All the nations.
Or what?
All the nations.
So that means that you two brothers, you're above the so-called white race.
Right.
You're above the so-called Chinese.
Right.
The Japanese.
Right.
The Indians.
Right.
All these other nations, we are above them, bro.
That's right.
All right? So don't forget that, man.
Right.
And once again, you are what? Say it again.
Israelites.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Put something in. Put something in.
Israelites.
That's right. Right.
We're Israelites, man. All praises to the Most High, man. So come on, one more precept, right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13.
Bring out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So we're going to hear the conclusion of the whole matter as we had this dialogue, right? This is the conclusion of the whole matter. Read.
Fear God.
Do what?
Fear God.
Go ahead.
And keep his commandments.
What y'all going to do?
Fear God.
And do what?
Obey God's commandments.
That's right! So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, and again show reverence to his son Yahweh Shai, and from Yasharahla!
From Yasharahla!
Yasharahla!
In our lane, we stay in our bubble. Always gotta be humble. Obadiah, verse 18. Like, Esau gon' turn into stubble. You tryna run up and put a man down. I'm tryna run up and put back his crown. Cause we kings, we the lord of the shit, no ring, time to turn it around. I'm saying his name, I'm praising Yahweh. True name, gotta say it with power. Always put trust in your God, cause we don't know the day or the hour. Like